happened. We were selfish with the ball, and we weren't playing together. And you see what type of night we're going to have when we don't play together.
What is the impact that the DJ has on this team, and how much could that lead to some of this, not having that kind of extra playmaker, one more playmaker on the court?
I mean, you're talking about a playmaker who dude that attacks the basket very well, draws a lot of attention off of pick and roll situations, as well as he dogs the ball on defense. You know, he pressures the ball, and we had a lot of straight line drives tonight and a lot of and ones that could be. I mean, that's one, not guarding the ball. Two, we don't have any help side when we're supposed to be there, myself included. So, I mean, DJ just brings another energy to the court. I felt like we were very dead tonight as from an energy standpoint, and part of that falls back on me being a leader. I got to do better in that, more than just talking, be able to get guys excited, get guys into the moment.
Cal specifically mentioned the straight line defense. You guys are to the point in the season now where basically one game a week, a lot of practice time, a lot of time between games. Where else do you think this team can kind of improve on over this next month for SEC play?
First, it's just going to be pride guarding the basketball. It's as simple as that. There's not much you can do there. You know, you have to have pride in guarding the man that's in front of you. You have to take pride in not giving them easy looks. Now, we have backups, we have help side defense, you know, and that's another thing that we just weren't on it tonight. But on top of that, you got to give credit to these dudes. They came in and played their rear ends off, man.
Tre, you know, you've kind of been dubbed as a leader all year. We talked with you about it after a few of the big wins. As a leader now, what do you say to this team? What do you do in practice when, you know, working on defense? And how do you step up and be a leader?
You know, one, it's to take a step back from everything and realize that we're human, you know? We're not going to be perfect. We're going to have nights like tonight. And it's whether or not that we can have the maturity level to not get super down on ourselves and take a look at this tape, take a look at this film and see like, I think dudes know in their head what we did wrong out there, but when you really look at it on film and you're able to see it in front of you and you're able to analyze it, I think that's it. It is able for people to, it clicks in their head, you know. But as a leader, you know, nothing changes from my perspective. You know, I gotta come into practice every day and push these dudes and just not let the energy get low.
You played a lot of basketball and a lot of teams in college. You know these guys. How do you think they respond to this?
I feel bad for whoever we got next. Short and sweet. I don't think these dudes are not going to take this lightly. You know, I think that whoever we got next better come with everything they got, because these dudes feel like they got something to make up for. It's as simple as that.
How was it like playing with Bradshaw out there? You guys kind of played alongside each other a few times.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't been too involved in practice yet, you know, so he's still trying to get the hang of things and our sets and things that we're running. But it was enjoyable. I enjoyed being out there with him. And I think he didn't have an opportunity to do much tonight. I've seen him work out. I've seen him in the pieces of practice he's been in. I think that people are going to be excited what he brings to the floor when he's able to get out there and really get going.
Ball defense, just getting the straight line drive attacks all night long. Kind of, what do you think? Why do you think that's happening?
No, we got stuff to improve on ball defense is definitely one. Came out tonight, you know, let them get a couple of straight line drives to the rim and ones in crunch time. But we're just gonna take that, learn from it, and come back next game.
Do you think that what do you think was the cause of the offense really not being able to get in the flow? Kind of about half of the threes you normally take, quite a bit of lower percentage. And Cal said sometimes people kind of stalling with the ball. What do you think caused that tonight?
We came into this game a little selfish, I think. First half, we weren't really swinging the ball to each other as much as we usually do. We didn't get the same amount of assists that we usually do. Guys were trying to do things on their own. We were just out of it. You know?
You were on a team last year that had a loss like this at home. How do you think this team will bounce back, knowing you've kind of been through a situation like this before and you kind of knowing those guys and now knowing these guys?
No, we're going to come into practice. No, we got a lot to work on and try and perfect it. not perfect it, get better at it, and come in the next game and focus on it more.
You were down big at the half, and then you storm back and take the lead for the first TV timeout the second half. What was the difference?
We flipped the switch, but we dug ourselves a hole earlier. Couldn't get out of it.
And was there something said at halftime to kind of flip the switch?
We had a couple of tough conversations, just how teams are. We were trying to figure things out. Guess we got it figured out at the beginning, but they just, I got to give them credit. They were hitting tough shots, so.
Just 4 days removed from a big win against number 8 Miami. How tough does that make this type of game?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you lose, it's a bad feeling. Nobody likes to lose. You got to give credit to UNC-Wilmington. They played a great game. They hit shots. They did what they needed to do. A tough loss, but any loss is a bad loss.
Did you feel like you guys were ready to play, or was there a letdown from the other night?
No, I mean, we were prepared. We were ready to play. They just came out and they were hitting shots. I mean, they're a really good team. We didn't play well. We didn't share the ball well. We didn't shoot it well. And they did. So happened.
Cal talked about after the game about guys not being able to stay in front, people on defense. How much do you think that was a factor in this game, and what has to be done to correct that?
Yeah, it was a big factor. That allowed them to get everything going to the rim and stuff. So we'll have to keep working in practice and just guard and stand in front of our man and just make that a point in practice of just on the defensive end, staying locked in and staying in front.
Some guys got in foul trouble nights, some defensive problems. Cal, we talked to him at times. I mean, the lack of depth with DJ out. How much did you guys miss DJ tonight?
Yeah, DJ's a great defender. He's a great teammate. He's a great communicator. Anytime your starting point guard goes out, it's a big blow. But we need to be able to play without a player. We need to be able to come together and just keep doing what we do and guard and share the ball and make shots.
What about young teams, lose and learn, people say. What do you think as a whole the team will learn from this?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to learn now. We just got to come out every game and ready to fight. Can't look at an opponent and think anything less. But just come out and we got to, no matter what, we got to play together, share the ball, make the right play. We're not good at all when we don't make the right play, when we don't make the right read. So we just got to keep making the right play.
Obviously, DJ was out, but you got Aaron back. Talk a little bit about his debut, even though he just played a little bit tonight.
Yeah, it was good to have Aaron back. Anytime you sit out for a long time and then you come back, like he was super excited all week being able to play, and we were excited for him. So he's going to keep getting better and better every day. Now he can practice full speed every practice, and that's what he needs just to get in practice and just play basketball. I mean, anytime you haven't played basketball in a long time, it's tough coming back. But having him out there was great tonight.
How do you think you settled in? I know some early jitters getting your first start, and then did feel like you settled in before long.
Yeah, it was a tough game, tough loss. I don't really care how I played. Anytime you lose a game, I don't think that matters. I don't like losing. I don't like losing at all. But you got to give a lot of credit to them. They came out and played a great game.
How much does the week off help being able to kind of regroup?
Yeah, it'll be big. We'll be able to get some good practices in and just kind of, like you said, regroup. And we got another good game on Saturday coming up. So we have a good week of practice and good week of getting rested up and just be ready to come out for the next game.
Reed, the team had established such a solid identity, not only in the preseason, but in the first few games, and then to come out like you all did today. Do you know what the identity of the team is and why it slipped?
I mean, we just got to come out and play every game like it's a big game. DJ being out, everyone had to step up and play a little better, and we kind of got selfish. We didn't share the ball like we needed to. We didn't make the right play, and that led to missing shots and missing assignments on the defensive end. So every game we just got to come in and make the right play and keep playing together as a team.